Welcome, everybody. It is Saturday night. Yay. You know what that means? It's time for some basketball. We have some baseball breaks, too. So if you're joining and you're thinking, wait a minute, she said basketball, she didn't say baseball. Yeah, we're going to do some baseball, too, but basketball is up first. They're all pretty quick breaks. But I always do, well, I shouldn't say always, but most Saturdays I do basketball because I love doing basketball. I would like to do it more often, but it just doesn't seem to have as much interest as some of the other sports. So right now we do it on Saturdays. So we have 3 basketball breaks, and then that will be followed up by a couple of baseball breaks. So let's take a look at break number 1. We are opening one box of 2012-2013 Panini Momentum Basketball. This is the 4th time that we've opened that. That's why it says break number 4 up there. And our end date, that's tonight. Our live stream schedule, that's right now. And you'll see, of course, team names and winning bidder names right across from them. So you can take a look and see your name in lights as the winning bidder on that. Anything that says no bids buyback, there aren't a whole lot of those tonight, fortunately. Those are just orphan teams, unloved, unwanted. Anything comes out for an orphan team, it stays here with me. So we have got momentum, then we'll have innovation, then timeless treasures. After that, we have 2017 Top Series 2 Jumbo half case. And then we'll close out the night tonight with a full case of 2017 Topps Finest Baseball. And I forgot to talk about these ahead of time. These little packages of Kobe Anthology cards, they're going to be, they're bonus packs. They're going to be in every single 2012 product that we open from Panini. And I've only one time ever found anything other than the standard base cards that we see 100 times. If we do ever find a hit, which we did once, it was an autograph numbered to, I think it was 8. It was something low anyway. Then that will be given via random to everybody in the break. You know, you'll have a chance to take it home. But if it's just the base cards, nothing, those don't go anywhere. So all of that and a whole lot more is in the special circumstances area of each of the listing descriptions if you should ever find yourself needing to know more information about that. All right, so first up, Blazers base, Hawks base, Wizards, these are all of course base, Lakers, and something is stuck. Oh brother, we got a whole bunch of little cards stuck together there in a pile. That's quite interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting and kind of all right, we'll see where we go as we get along there. Lakers, Jazz, Lakers again. I don't know why some of these end up stuck together. It's kind of weird. So for the Clippers, Eric Bledsoe is our die cut, and these are always numbered to 25, or at least they have in every box I've opened. They've been numbered to 25. This one is 24 of 25 on the Eric Bledsoe die cut for the Clippers. J.R. Smith. There's an insert for Daryl Arthur for the Grizzlies. Our first hit out is Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers, rookie signature, on-card auto. That is for the Pelicans, of course, but it is numbered, I think that says to 49. I'm pretty sure that says to 49 up there. And, of course, you know, we do have some little chipping and edge wear and issues, and that's, as you guys know, pretty common right out of the pack. Most of our cards are going to have those kinds of things on them, but do want to point it out when I see it. I'm just double-checking that. That is on-card, because this one is a sticker auto. DeAndre Liggins for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He is to 49. He's an ex-UK guy. He was most recently playing for the Cavs, but I believe he got released from there. Lavoy Allen up for the Sixers. And that one doesn't look like it's numbered. And we have Bernard James coming out for the Mavericks. That one is not numbered either. Corey Joseph is stuck to somebody. Holy Moses. Stuck to this base card, so we'll go ahead and take a look. There's our Pacers base card. And then our Corey Jefferson coming out for the Spurs. And that one also not numbered. All right, so let's recap our hits here in Momentum. Corey Joseph for the Spurs. These are all sticker autos except for the one. Bernard James for the Mavericks. Lavoy Allen for the Sixers. DeAndre Liggins for the Thunder. That one numbered to 49. And then Austin Rivers to 49. This is the on-card auto, and that's for New Orleans for the Pelicans. Is that 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I guess it is. Yeah. And then, of course, we did have our die cut for the Clippers with the Eric Bledsoe numbered 225. All right, so that has taken care of Momentum. Momentum is in the books, and we are rolling on to break number 2 of the night, which is Timeless Treasures. So this again, one box of 12-13 and 1-13-14 Timeless Treasures. This is the 8th time we've broken that combination. And once again, we will scroll down through so you have a chance to see what teams you have in here in case you've forgotten. Did have one unpaid team, and that is at least as of 5 minutes ago. Now, payment could have come in the meantime, but as of 5 minutes ago, it had not yet come in. So that's why it is marked as unpaid on the spreadsheet. As long as you take care of the payment, I will take care of sending you whatever cards you pull. So if anybody jumped in late, we have a couple little basketball breaks here yet to do. And then we will be starting on our baseball breaks. And don't forget, we do have the nightly random. A little different in June than what we do in some months. This month, each nightly random winner will be moving on to a special customer appreciation break, which I anticipate will be on July 1st. And in that break, I will buy all the products. Well, I always buy all the products, but you guys won't have to pay to get into the break. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll be able to get in it for free, but the only way you can get in it is to win a spot in nightly random. And I haven't yet decided kind of how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do team draft, hit draft, use random.org. I don't know. I'll probably decide that once I figure out exactly what products I want to open. It'll probably be easier to figure out exactly how I want to do it once I know what we're going to open, but I haven't decided yet. All right, Michael Beasley first out for the Suns. Patrick Patterson, UK guy, for the Rockets. Grant Hill for the Clippers. Paul George, I was really hoping that was going to be signed, that Paul George. I was like, oh, that would have been nice for the Pacers if it had been, but it isn't. John Starks. Is that right? Yeah, John Starks for the Knicks, and that is numbered to 199 on the Starks. Man, last week when we opened this, it was like the finals. I mean, everything we pulled out of it were Warriors and Cavs, and I see we're still on a little bit of a run here because look what we've got. We have a Draymond Green Warriors rookie signature, which is quite nice. I'm getting this white piece of paper to hold behind it so that you can get a little bit better look at it that way since you can see through it. So nice little Draymond Green hit there on the glass rookie for the Warriors. And that is numbered to what? 499. Sorry, my vision's a little off tonight. You guys know I've have some eye problems as a result of that surgery, and some days I can see better than others. Today's not one of the great days. So nice hit for the Warriors with the Draymond Green. Again, you do have a little bit of chipping and some edge wear and things like that, but still, I don't think anybody's going to be too unhappy with that hit. I guess I could get our white piece of paper out of the way. Is this stuck together? No, I guess not. It's just a thick card. That is Dwayne Wade, and that is All-Star Fabric Materials hit. And it is numbered to 49. Of course, that's coming out for the Heat. Has 33 of 49 on the Dwayne Wade All-Stars Fabric. Now let's take a look at what we have in 13-14. Alex Lynn rookie insert for the Suns, lottery winners. MKG, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist coming out for Charlotte as another UK guy. I like when I see my UK guys. This is to 49 on the Tyreek Evans for the Pelicans. That's a nice big piece of material and a fairly low number, so why couldn't they have given us a second color? That's my question. Next up for the Nets, Otis Birdsong. Signature hit for the Nets. And then coming out for the Hawks is Steve Smith to 299. And that one is an on-card auto. And oh, you got a lot of kind of, can you see that? That's, let me hold this behind it again. And that makes it worse probably. Well, anyway, there's a lot of chipping on the back side of that card that shows up there. All right, so let's recap Timeless Treasures. Steve Smith to 299 for the Hawks. For the Nets, Otis Birdsong. And I noticed who had the Nets. I see that you had the Nets tonight, Steven. So that makes me think that maybe you've been in a slump. So you were coming to the Nets to get you out. And if you were, they did. This is Tyreek Evans to 49 for the Pelicans. Definitely our best hit out of this particular break is the Draymond Green rookie for the Warriors to 499. Dwayne Wade All-Star Materials for the Heat to 49. Followed up by the John Starks for the Knicks. And that one is to 199. So that is Timeless Treasures this week. That's going to roll us into Innovation. Get the spreadsheet up for that. And we'll see what we can come up with. This is one box of 12-13, one box of 13-14 Panini Innovation Basketball. 17th time that we have broken it. And same format as before, where you will see your name next to your team. Whoops, I got scrolled a little too far. We saw Topps Jumbo down there, but we're not ready for that one yet. We're still on Innovation. But this is, of course, the last basketball break for tonight. I had a few other odds and ends basketball stuff, but I haven't paired it up yet. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to pair up with what. So I didn't get any of the basketball listed yet. Sometimes I list stuff for 7 days and sometimes for 5. So all of next Saturday's basketball won't get listed until, I guess, Tuesday night. And, of course, we've got the draft Thursday night. I'm excited about the draft. I always look forward to draft day. We've got a fair number of guys that should do well this year. Well, at least a couple that will do well for sure, and a couple of others that might get in there. No, not finest yet. Mike, this basketball is first, and we're wrapping up. This is the last basketball break. Then will be Topps Jumbo, and then will be Finest. I generally break in the order that things end on eBay most of the time. So Finest will wrap us up tonight. So it will come. It'll be coming up in a little bit, but not yet. Terrence Ross for the Raptors on the rookie die cut to $349. Although if you're looking in the price guide, they don't call those die cut. They call them laser cut, I think. Raymond Felton for the Knicks. Lowry Raptors. Duncan Spurs. And for the Sixers, oh, that's a nice little insert. SWAT team. It's actually a pretty cool insert. Andrew Nicholson for the Magic is our first signature hit. And it is a sticker auto. Another something coming out for the Magic, Nick Anderson. Yeah, another signature. That is super unusual. We don't generally see multi-team hits, especially back-to-back out of Innovation. That was unusual. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. I love that. First of all, it's a stat line jersey, which I adore in Innovation. This is, it tells you this is, the date this jersey was worn, all of his stats. This particular one is numbered to 25. It's LaMarcus Aldridge, and that is a really super nice piece of material. So I am jazzed about this one. I am really, really like that one a lot. You guys know I love my stat line jerseys, and I particularly like, and I like a nice piece of cloth, period, and that was just that was a good one all the way around. Hey, there's a nice Nerlens Noel rookie laser cut. I've seen a bunch of my UK guys tonight. This one is to $1.99. You will see it does have a lot of shading and stuff on it. That is part of the card design, so that is supposed to be there. It looks odd. I get it, but it is supposed to be there. Then we have some stained glass James Harden for the Rockets. For the Pacers, Evan Turner. Stupid redemption. We're going to set that aside a minute. For the Rockets, again, Vernon Maxwell. This one is to 100. That looks like that says. And that's our nice kind of, well, this is main exhibit signatures, but it's kind of like a little shadow box signature. So that's a cool little hit for the Rockets. That's another card I happen to really like in Innovation. Then Cody Zeller to $1.99 coming out for Charlotte. And that is just a big piece of material. There's no signature on the Cody Zeller. Now, our redemption, Jordan Hamilton, Foundations, Inc. So, you know me with redemptions. You know I'm going to go to the checklist. So, bear with me while I get us through all the drop-down menus that will take us where we need to be for that. So while I'm working on the zillion drop-down menus that we have to go through, on these expired redemptions, if you don't have experience with these, you do still want to redeem it, even though it is expired. What did I say the card set was on that? Foundations, Inc. So you go ahead when you get it, put it in your Panini account like you normally would, and let it sit in there. I used to be able to reach out to them like right away, but you can't do that anymore apparently. Now they're telling people that you have to wait, or at least that's what's been reported back to me most recently. So, if you put it in your account, wait like 6 weeks. If you haven't gotten it in 6 weeks, then you want to go ahead and reach out to the folks at Panini. I recommend personally that you do it via Twitter. And the guy's handle is @PaniniCSM. And you would just want to reach out to him and tell him that you have this redemption in your account, that it was an expired redemption, and you want to know, what the deal is. So if he still has it, he'll send it to you. If he doesn't, they work with you to come up with something that's reasonable that'll go with it. So, all right, so let's recap Innovation. Our redemption, Jordan Hamilton for the Rockets. Boy, my handwriting's really bad on that one. And it will be to $1.99. Cody Zeller materials hit for Charlotte. And that is also to $1.99. For the Rockets again, Vernon Maxwell, their nice little shadow box signature. And it is to $1.99. I'm kind of on a $1.99 kick at the moment. My personal favorite out of this is this sweet little stat line jersey for LaMarcus Aldridge, numbered to 25 with that prime piece of material on it. That's just a really nice card for the Blazers. I like it a lot. Then Nick Anderson, fine print autographs for the Magic. Andrew Nicholson for the Magic. Both of those sticker autos. And then our laser cuts, we have the Nerlens Noel rookie for the Sixers, numbered to $1.99. And then we have Terrence Ross for the Raptors, numbered to $3.49. And that is the recap of Innovation. And remember, basketball folks, if you're not hanging out and waiting to see, what comes out in baseball, remember to check back later and see if you end up the winner of the nightly random, which would get you in the customer appreciation break that we talked about a minute ago. So just FYI, remember to check that out. Next up, we are moving into some baseball. And we're going to be heading into some Jumbo Topps Series 2. And of course, all of this Topps Series 2, the first half of this case, is what we opened up, 2 nights ago? I don't know, recently. Sometime in the last night or two, anyway. So 3 boxes of this makes up half a case, break number 2. And we'll scroll down through here. There were a few unsold teams in here, a fair amount actually. And you know, I think somebody sent me a message asking me about buying the unsold teams in there. And honestly, I just ran out of time tonight, which is unfortunately the case most of the time on break nights, that I just end up running out of time because there's a lot to get done to get ready for these breaks. Once auctions start ending, it just kind of cascades, you know. You got to get all the invoices out and everything done. Speaking of invoices, while I'm thinking about it, whenever you buy more than one team in an evening, you know, I offer combined shipping for the whole day. Anything you win for the whole day, night, evening, whatever you want to say there, I will combine it into one shipping cost. You do have to wait for me to do the manual invoice to get the combined shipping discount. But the more important part of all that, most of you guys probably know that already, is that if you go to the app to make payment, there's some kind of weirdness with the app. I don't know what it is, but something with the app causes the invoices to never show up as combined. Or if they do show up as combined, then when you click on it to try to pay it, it uncombines it. I don't know why that is, but I've been told by more than one person that that's what happens. So in that instance, what you would want to do is either pay directly from the website, you know, just go to www.ebay.com, or pay from a desktop or a laptop. Then you will see the correct combined invoice and should be able to pay it without any problem. So these little Rediscover tops, these are all buyback cards that have had Rediscover tops stamped on them and been inserted into Series 2. There's not a whole lot of numbered cards in Series 2, and most of the ones that are pretty high numbered. You're probably familiar with how Topps does Series 1 and 2 in that it will be numbered to the year. So since this is 2017, there will be the majority of stuff that's numbered in here will be numbered to 2017. Now there are a few things that are numbered lower. We did pull something to 25 the other day out of one, out of the first half of this case. So it is possible, but it's not, common. The other thing that we're going to find in this, I'm just setting those down on the sorting mat as we finish them because there's so many cards coming out tonight. The other thing you need to know in here is we're going to come across some PlayStation codes for In the Game 2017. Sorry, I was looking to see if these were all facing the same way. I'm just trying to get everything facing the right way, or the show 17 rather. I don't know why I said In the Game. The show 17. So they're, they can only be used with PlayStation 4. So we will be pulling some of those. If you are in this break, if you have a team in this break and you want one of those codes for your PS4, just send me a message via eBay messages and I will be happy to hook you up with one. I'm not doing them as their own bidding spot, and I'm not, apparently some people are doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm also not giving them all to one person, anything like that. Not offering them up for sale right now. Literally, just if you're in the break and you want one, send me a message. I will send you one, but just one. So and unless for some reason we have some left over, but we did the same thing with break 1, and we did have several people that were interested in them in break 1. So I imagine we'll have some people interested in them again tonight as well. So that's what we're going to do with them. I mean, there's not like tons of them, but there were enough in break in the first half of this case anyway. There were enough that the people that asked for them were able to get them. We didn't have an abundance of them, but it's not like we only had one. So our first hit out is Jeff Hoffman, and that is for the Rockies, and that is that's an on-card auto, so that's a nice little rookie hit there on the Jeff Hoffman for the Rockies. I have seen some sticker autos in Series 2 as well, so there are some on-card and some stickers. And if anybody happens to have the television on and you want to let me know what the score of the Pirates game is, that'd be fine. I wouldn't be unhappy if somebody let me know what the score of the Pirates game was. It was kind of all over the map earlier tonight. I mean, Pirates were ahead, and then Arrieta blasted in that home run right before he just went crazy and started throwing pitches everywhere. So is this guy, okay, so this guy was a World Series title winner with the Giants, it says on the back of the card. So we'll send this guy to the Giants. And that'll be the case if we have other announcers in there too. You know, whatever it says on the card they played with or they do whatever, we'll send it to the team that's written on the front or the back of the card. That's advertisement card for Topps various things. Topps Now and Bunch and something else on there. I don't know. We had some of those in the first break too. Now, of course, in the jumbos, we have one autograph and two relics that we pull out of each jumbo. Oh, Eric, thank you. 4-3 Pirates, top of the 8th. Awesome, thank you. I kind of wanted to keep a little bit of an eye on that game. But I don't know what happened to Jake, man. Like, after he belted in his home run, he came back and was just like pitching all over the place. I was like, kind of just had a little bit of a rough go there. Maybe he had some post home run letdown or something. I don't know. But I kind of want the Pirates to win tonight anyway. Don't get mad at me, Cubs fans, but I do kind of want the Pirates to win tonight. And our relic is Hanley Ramirez for the Red Sox. So that is the second of our hits out of this box. We should have one more in here somewhere. If you did jump in late, we will be doing Finest, the case of Finest, as soon as we go through this half case of Series 2 Jumbos. I'm just trying to keep all this somewhat organized down there so I keep enough space on the sorting mat to keep everything laid out, because we've got a lot of stuff to open tonight. So those of you who have bought into multiple, or watched even, multiple Series 2 breaks, what's the best hit you've seen pulled so far? It's another one of our buyback cards. You know, one of the buybacks that I didn't notice when I was doing this part of the break, but when I sorted it, I noticed it had like a, you can't really tell it until you get sort of up close to it, but it had a big like wrinkle on the edge of it. And I think that's the first time I've seen one of the buyback cards that looked kind of rough around the edges, so to speak. I mean, I know they call them buyback cards, but I always just kind of figured it was cards that they had there, you know, that they were just stamping and putting in. But maybe it's not. Maybe they really do go buy them back from somewhere. I don't know. Whoops, we got one stuck to the back of that one. And if anybody wants to go any slower than I'm going, let me know and I'll be happy to. It's just generally my experience has been on these sets with a lot of base. You guys prefer to kind of just buzz through it and look for your hits. So every once in a while I have somebody ask me to slow down, but Oh, wow. You pulled a 1 of 1 Brandon Shipley auto and a 1 of 10 Joel's out of a hobby box. Nice. Nice, nice, man. I mean, I've seen on the checklist that there are good hits in here. Of course, I've only broken the 1/2 of this case, this being the second. We didn't have any, like, home runs out of the first part of the case. So, I mean, we had some, a couple things that were all right, but nothing that I would, certainly not any 1 of 1s. So, hopefully, maybe you're going to bring us some luck tonight, right? Since you've had that good luck already. Well, that's cool, little Bryce Harper, All-Star. So you're going to bring us some luck tonight, Eric. I think that's what's going to happen. So if somebody pulls something low-numbered or spectacular, we all have to thank Eric because he's bringing the mojo. I think that's going to be another one of our, yep, that's another one of our little code cards for the PS4. Ah, you're looking for an Ichiro auto or a Votto patch. Cool. Yeah, the last Ichiro I pulled was out of 16 Finest, and that was, I don't know, a month or so ago, maybe. A month or two ago. Probably a month ago. That's the last Ichiro that I personally have pulled out of anything. So we're about due, I guess. And I have not, I haven't pulled any Votto recently. So we're probably kind of due for both of those guys. I'm excited for a museum collection next week, too. Boy, I'm looking forward to that one. It gets here on Wednesday, but I didn't list the first break until Thursday night. I don't know. I just didn't. I should have, but I did not. So that means we're looking at Thursday for the first break of museum collection. For me, anyway. Here's our third hit out of box one, and this is the Joe Mauer manufactured patch for the Twins. That one is not numbered. We did pull some numbered ones the other night, so there are numbered ones in existence. The one that I pulled was 275. I don't know if they have them numbered lower than that or not on the manufactured. I'm guessing they do, but I don't know. Did not have time to watch any other breaks. I was working on shipping and got a bunch out today. Yay. And then met my dad for dinner because he wanted to do Father's Day stuff tonight. He's busy tomorrow, he says. So, so we had our dinner tonight so that he can enjoy his Father's Day however he sees fit tomorrow with whatever he is busy with. Well, at least these are not as bad as some where you get the cards going in every direction like every other card. It seems like it's flipped in the opposite direction. These aren't as bad as some of those. There's a nice little black and white reverse negative card, whatever you actually technically are supposed to call them. Haven't seen any of them numbered, but they are cool little inserts in my opinion. I like them. A little different look. Another one of the show. So that's a few of those anyway. So I'm thinking ahead a little bit. Actually, I'm thinking ahead to August, which is, or to July, which is when Allen and Ginter comes out. And think what I'm leaning towards doing is taking the inserts, the various insert categories, and listing them, you know, because there's always non-baseball cards in Allen and Ginter and all kinds of different categories. This year there's a Wizard of Oz and some other stuff. So I'm thinking about just listing those in each of their own bidding categories. Because I don't think I want to get into trying to figure out how to random all of those inserts that are not baseball related. Anybody have any thoughts on that? What you prefer or not? Hey, look at that. There's a nice little Bartolo numbered to 100. And then what I like, though, is, you know, so here's, you know, what it talks about, hitting his home run and etc. But then it says down below the material that the material is not from that date or that game. Okay, well, all right. Then I'm not sure why you put it on the card tops, but thank you. They do weird things sometimes, don't they? I don't totally get it. Go ahead and just move that to the back. There's another one of our ad cards, Topps Baseball advertising insert. Whoops. Did I want to stick to that? No, I guess not. I guess we saw Hoffman a second ago, too. Another little advertiser. And what does it say about him? It doesn't say what he does, so I guess we'll put him over there. We can random him. He doesn't appear to be a former player or anything, so we'll set him off to the side and figure out what to do with him momentarily. Ty Block. This is also an on-card auto for the Giants. Little rookie hit. I got a little Topps Baseball advertisement. I'll tell you what, though, if I don't know how many of you are multi-sport, you know, breakers, or if you break just baseball. Well, I know some of you are, at least. I was looking at the upcoming release calendar, and my goodness, on the 19th of July, I think it is going to be Panini Optic Baseball. It's Topps Allen and Ginter Baseball. It's a brand new NBA product. I can't remember the name of the set. And Pantheon Football, which is a new football set. Pantheon has been in, that's the show again. Pantheon has been in baseball before, but this will be the first time it's in football. And so it's a high-end series on top of that. And it seems like then there was still even one more thing. I mean, there is just an insane amount of stuff coming out on the 19th of July. Like, what the hot button is with July 19th, I don't know. But unless one of them blinks and moves their release date, we'll have 2 baseball products, a football product, a basketball product, and one something that I can't remember what it is. All on the 19th. It's going to be crazy. And they're changing up Optic Baseball this year. Well, they're not changing up the product, but they're changing the way that it's available. Apparently, they are going to allocate it now, which it was not last year. So they're going to cut back production of it to a smaller print run, apparently. We'll see what that does for it. Another show card. And really, I couldn't decide. Like, I first told my rep I was going to get more cases than I ultimately decided on, because I thought, man, there's so much coming out. And that unlicensed product, which, you know, all the Panini stuff, they don't have the MLB license, so their stuff is licensed just through the Players Association. You never know. Although Optic is such a nice brand, I don't know. I still probably didn't settle on the correct amount, to be honest with you. But it's hard to know so many months in advance. Well, Panini's not so many months in advance. You only have to order there like a month out, but Topps you order several months out. Whoops, I think that was stuck to the other one. And the Giolito was on the back of the other one. That looks like that should be numbered, is it? Yeah, numbered to 2017. There's a lot of base cards in here. So if anybody bought multiple teams, you'll get like a gigantic package of cards. I shipped out some of this today from the first break. And yeah, there were definitely some packages that were over £1. People that had multiple teams. It was crazy, crazy. But crazy in a good way. We all like to get a lot of cards, right? It's a fun day. Oh, and you know what else came today? The second, I think I told, well, of course you may not have been on the break. You guys that are here tonight may not have been part of the break the other night. But I had some expired Panini redemptions out of football, out of 2010 football for one of them, out of 2012 football for a couple of others, all of which I just redeemed last month, like less than a month ago. That one's also numbered to 2017. And they actually still had the cards. One of them came today. One came the other day and one came today. There's a nice little Bryce Harper manufactured patch for the Nationals. Cool. So yes, there is hope when you get an expired redemption that they will still have it, even as far back as 2010. And also I think that must be a good sign that they're starting to catch up, because they had both of those for less than a month, and I've already received them both. Because whenever the first night is that I talked about it, I had received the first one from the 2010 product. This one tonight from the that I got today is from the 2012 product. That was also numbered to 2017. So I know whoever pulled the Julio Jones redemption a couple days ago out of 2011 Prime Signatures, I know you guys you're hoping that they still have it for sure. And I hope that they do have it for you, because that's a pretty sweet little hit, little rookie auto from Julio. Oh, well, we may as well just start with that one. It's our little reverse black and white. This does make, for set building, anyway, for sure, you got a lot of opportunities to build some team sets out of the stuff you'll pull out of here. Because it's a lot of cards. And these little, I call them hollow foil boards, but I think somebody said they're called rainbow foil. Anyway, those are not numbered if you haven't seen this set break before. Or at least I have yet to pull one that's numbered. I guess I should not say definitively that it isn't. It could still, there could be a numbered one out there somewhere that I just haven't come across yet. Let's flip these the right way up, and then you can see Alomar again facing the right way. Gary Busey threw out the first pitch. I'm surprised he could see home plate. Doesn't he strike you as, I mean, and he's probably not. I mean, I'm sure he's not. But doesn't he strike you as, like, kind of not all present sometimes? I don't know. It's just, seems like Gary Busey is a strange choice to throw out a first pitch. That's all I'm saying. All right, this is our third and final box of Jumbo, which will signal the completion of case number 1. And I only got 2 cases of Series 2, so this, of course, is the end of case 1. We'll have one more case to do, which truly I wouldn't mind doing as one break if not for the sheer volume of cards. But sorting and shipping of that many cards out of a single break would just be, oh, bad. It would just not be fun. Not be good. And probably every package would weigh, well, definitely, I think every package would weigh over a pound. For single teams, probably even. But I know a lot of people who break this sort of thing, they don't ship the base. They just ship the hits, and so they don't care to break them as full cases. But I ship it all. The base and the hits and the whole shebang. Till you guys tell me you don't want the base. And then if you ever tell me, hey, we don't want the base, okay. Then we'll break for just the hits. Whoops, that one got away from me there for a second. Oh, cool little David Dahl. Looky. Another one of our black and white. Well, that one going 100 different directions, didn't I? This is, may as well get that out of the way now. It's our little ad card again. Maybe it's, all right. Oh, let's see where this guy goes. What does this say? All right, so he played for the A's, and the A's are named on the card, so we're going to send Eric Burns there to the A's. Oh, it's a nice little hit for the Cubbies. Definitely have seen more variants, I guess is the right way to say it, in the rookie signatures that we've pulled out of Series 2. A lot of the other products that we've opened so far this year have, seems like, focused on, in many cases, slightly different rookies, which of course makes sense because it's a Series 2, but yet there is overlap. We just haven't pulled it yet. That's to 2017 also. So I guess then an update, we'll have Ian Happ. So that'll be interesting. That's another The Show. If anybody plays in the contest in Topps Bunt in the app, they have a free contest tomorrow with an infinite number of changes. Chance to win some Father's Day cards. If you're into that sort of thing. I do spend a little bit of time with the digital cards here and there, but for the most part, I really prefer to have the cards in my hand. That's also to 2017. I'm old school in that way. Well, good grief. Let's just get these 3 or 4 going the right way. And our relic is J.D. Martinez for the Tigers. I'm going to have another The Show. Oh, cool little Canseco. There's a nice Benintendi. Sorry about that. Brandon jumped right out of my hand there for a second. You guys are so quiet tonight in chat. Everybody was quiet last night, too. You know, half the time when we're just rolling through base, I'd say probably 70% of the cards when we're just flipping through base, I don't even retain who was on the card for probably more than 5 seconds. I thought about that just because someone the other night asked me to go back to look at a particular card, and I'm like, I don't even remember seeing that card. We are, oh no, T-Keen, you're totally cool to ask, man. I mean, that's what we're here for. That's why chat is here. This is Topps Series 2, the half jumbo case. We're on the last box of that and the next to last pack. We have this pack and the one laying on the table there to finish up. And right after that, we will be rolling into the full case of 17 Topps Finest. We do have a hits recap to do, of course, of this break. So if it's this break that you're interested in, you'll be able to see our hits here in just a minute. Another advertising. And if you are here for Finest, it'll be coming up in, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so. Pirates Willie Stargell on our manufactured patch. Another one of our show. And if you want, you probably weren't on here earlier, maybe when I said it. T-Keen, if you want one of those codes for the show, it's for PlayStation 4. I don't think, it doesn't give you like the whole game or anything, but it gives you some packs of cards or whatever in the game. And if you want one of those, anybody who is in this break, who is interested in one, just send me a message via eBay, and I will be happy to send one over to you until such time as we run out of them. Not going to sell them. I'm not listing it as a separate bidding spot. Not sending them all to one person via random or anything like that. So, if you have a PS4 and you want one, send me a message on eBay. Okay, so this dude looks like the only one that we're going to have to random, because I don't see on here that he says, yeah, he doesn't seem to be any kind of ex-player or anything like that, so I'm going to put him in a sleeve so that I can write on the sleeve in a minute what team that he goes to, so that means we got to roll over here and pull out our teams, and then we'll roll over to random and tell us where that's going to go. Not that I don't think anybody's exactly probably dying to have that card of that guy, but nonetheless, I think it is the correct way to go about it, so. All right, it's headed to the Reds, and there you'll see there's our time stamp and date and all that. So, of course, you just saw me do it, so you know we did it live, but still. Okay, so this guy here is going to the Reds. And again, that is on the sleeve, not on the card. So, all right, so this dude to the Reds. Then our hits. Let's take a look. Pirates, Willie Stargell on the manufactured patch. And this is for the Tigers. This is a game used relic, J.D. Martinez. Manufactured patch, Bryce Harper for the Nationals. Game used relic, numbered to 100 for Bartolo. Although the relic is not for the game or the date mentioned on the card, which I still think is weird, but there you have it. Manufactured patch for the Twins with the Mauer. Ramirez for the Red Sox. Game used relic. And then our signature hits for the Cubbies, the Giants, and the Rockies. And that wraps us up with Jumbo. So let me get our big case of Finest out of the floor and onto the table. And then let's bring up the spreadsheet and take a look at that. All right, so, what I don't know which other cards you're talking about. Those ones, those PS4 cards, as I said, just shoot me a message on, shoot me a message on eBay and tell me what if you want one, and I'll be happy to send you one over. All right, so do I have you on the same page I'm on? Yes, all right, you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at. Sometimes multitasking is not my friend. I was reading chat and trying to do this at the same time, and I don't know, I lost my train of thought there for a second. All right, so this is 8 boxes of 2017 Topps Finest Baseball. That is a full case. This is break number 5. And same format as before. Our end date, that's tonight. Live stream schedule, that is right now. And you'll see team names on one side, your name across from it as the winning bidder. And we'll just scroll down through here for a second so that everybody gets a chance to refresh their memories as to what teams they have. And then we're going to bust into some Finest. Now, we've pulled some nice stuff out of the Finest we've opened so far. And I don't think you're really ever going to open a bad case of Finest. Let's be honest. It's usually pretty nice. So what I have found so far, of Finest Careers, we have had, in the other cases that I've opened, we've had 2 of the die-cut Finest Careers. Last year, of course, there was only 1 Finest Careers in each case, and that was Ken Griffey Jr. This year, for Big Papi, he has 2. And what I noticed in the last case, anyway, I don't remember if it was that way in the other cases or not, but probably it was, is that one of Big Papi's Finest Careers die cut was for the Twins, and the other one was for the Red Sox. So we'll see if that's the case again tonight. And then we should also have, of course, a case hit autograph. So we'll have all kinds of fun in here. But we pulled, well, gosh, what all have we pulled out of here? I mean, it's been some nice stuff. We had the 1/1 Clayton Kershaw. We had a Clayton Kershaw to 25 in the Red Wave. We had an Aaron Judge to 25 in the Red Wave. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I've opened, well, obviously, this is the 5th time we've opened it. So I've opened, you know, a decent amount of it. Sometimes I forget what comes out of where, but it's always a solid product and always fun to tear into. We're going to cut, what I'm ultimately going to do is cut all of the plastic off and get all of this stuff out of these straight up front so that once we start going, we can just rock and roll. You think the Yankees sponsor the product? So what you're saying is you've seen a lot of Yankees hits come out, huh? You are too funny. Mix up all the packs. Oh, no way, man. I hate mixing up the packs. I will keep them in their little sets of 2. Well, I mean, I guess, honestly, it doesn't really matter, but I do always keep them in their little sets of 2 for the box that they came out of. I don't know why. I guess there is no real reason since we're opening the whole case, but I don't know. Maybe it's my weird little habit or something. Oh my gosh, you saw 4 Judge autos come out of one case the other day. Wow. Now, I've had 2 come out of a case before, and we had a couple of, was it Benintendi? We had a couple of somebody else come out. Another rookie, I mean. Might have been Benintendi, but, oh, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I've had multiple Max Keplers come out of the same case, for sure. Not that, you know, anybody's dying over getting multiple Max Keplers, but I'm just trying to think of what I have seen come out in multiples. Oh, you've seen 4 in a row with no Aaron Judge. Wow. I don't think we've opened, have we opened any with no Aaron Judge? I don't know if we had any case with no Aaron Judge. But the Kershaw 1/1 was probably, well, my personal favorite, I guess. Just because I like 1/1s, right? I mean, that's kind of my groove, so. But the ones to 25 in those Red Wave parallels, those are pretty nice looking cards. So I'm a fan of those too. The Red Wave Judge. Oh, you think the Red Wave Judge is over at 1K? Well, I don't know if he's watching right now or not, but the person who hit that bids with me a lot, quite regularly, and he could probably tell us but I don't know if he's watching it live or not. And he may not be he may not have a YouTube account either, because I don't think I've ever seen him chat that I remember. So he may not be set up to, live chat regardless. But yeah, we did send that off in a one touch. The Judge to 25 went in a one touch. Obviously, the Kershaw 1 of 1 did, and I think I put the Kershaw 25 Red Wave in there as well. Yeah, you know what? Benintendi will get hot again. I know he's in a little bit of a slump right now, but he is kind of starting to show some signs of life again, I think. I mean, it's just unusual that Judge hasn't hit one. I mean, it's more often than not you're going to have a rookie slump. It's just that guy doesn't seem to have any ceiling. But yeah, I'm sure he's going to heat up again, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. And we've got a lot of potential still out there. I mean, Moncada, if they see what the White Sox do with him, and of course you got Cody Bellinger out west, and got Ian Happ that'll start showing up in the later part of the year, and pretty good rookie class. Oh, orange Benintendi and regular Benintendi in the same case. Nice. Nice, nice. The breakthrough inserts, those are not this year refractors, of which, I personally prefer that. It kind of irritated me last year that all the inserts were refractors, because I thought it kind of lessened the value of our refractors. So I'm glad to see they didn't do that this time. Not that they care what I think, but that is what I think. There's a Cabrera refractor. Speaking of refractors, yeah, I like Finest so much. And the purple, I've already forgotten what the purple's number to, 250, I think. Yeah, 62 of 250. Although, it looks kind of blue when I'm holding it like that, but it's not. It's purple. So maybe it's just my monitor is kind of, maybe I need to adjust the colors of my monitor. Either that or this ridiculous overhead light is making it look weird. Which is also a possibility. Gonzalez refractor. I have noticed, though, that they do kind of cluster autographs. You're talking about getting your two Benintendis in one case, and we pulled a couple of Judges. In fact, the Red Wave Judge case, I think there was also regular Aaron Judge in there, if I remember right. Or maybe it was just his rookie card that was a refractor in there. I don't know. There was something else Judge in there. But Panini used to be, I think, a lot worse about not mixing up what they had come out of a box or a case. And now it seems like Topps has gotten to be just about as bad. Stephen Wright for the Red Sox is our first autograph hit for the night. But, I complain about that periodically, but it's like, what were we opening? Strata, I think it was. This has been a while back. And the whole, there's only 2 cards in there. So, like, how hard is it to just put in 2 different? And it was the same team and the same player, the best I recall, out of 1 box. I'm like, what is the point of that? There was an Ortiz Finest Careers die cut for the Red Sox. That is a case hit. As I said, so far, we have found 2 of those in every case. So my anticipation is we'll find another one before we finish up tonight. Here is our second signature, and this one is for the Royals. Danny Duffy /99. So the Royals are on the books with a Danny Duffy. That might be the first autograph that I've seen for the Royals in Finest. I mean, that I've pulled myself. Not 100% sure that it is, but I think it might be. There's Cano Refractor and a Korea /99 right behind it in the green parallel. Well, if I can get the pack open, we'll be doing okay. That is Syndergaard /250. Yeah, we had been, Donald, for sure, we have been thus far pulling 2 per case on Ortiz, but as I said, the most recent case, one was for the Twins and one was for the Red Sox, so I don't know how we'll end up with it tonight. Max Scherzer Refractor. And I was trying to think back to the other cases if they were the same, but I don't think they were. I think most of the other cases were all Red Sox. You gnats. Blake Snell for the Tampa Bay Rays. How are your gnats doing this weekend, Donald? Refractor. Whoops, I almost went past Chapman there. Sorry about that, Chapman, because that is a 5 of 5. So I need to spend a little second or two there, a little hot second on Chapman. 5 of 5 for the Yankees. If you see another Blake Snell, it'll be too soon. You've seen a lot of Blake autos pulled, huh? Oh, there's a Judge, but doesn't do us any good because it's not a refractor and it's not signed. But I'm telling you, I've been pulling a ton of Judge since all the way back at Gypsy Queen. I mean, it has just been a lot of Aaron Judge coming out recently. Alex Reyes Refractor. Whoops. There's Dansby. Oh, nice. Alex Bregman. And that I think is going to be /50. Let me just get this moved back a little bit. Stack was getting a little taller than I like. Yeah, 14 of 50 on the Bregman for the Astros. So that's a nice little hit right there. Just the straight Judge rookie is going for $20. Not a refractor or anything. Just the straight up rookie. Is that what you're saying? That is crazy. There's another refractor. Well, I mean, it's not crazy, but you know what I mean. That just seems like such a high price because there's so many of them. And there are so many products and so many more yet to come. I mean, that's just, but you know what? Honestly, think about if you follow football, Dak and Zeke, you know, when they were heating up, same thing. People just started going crazy and paying a lot of money for just plain basic rookie cards even. So, guess this is no different. Matt Carpenter refractor. Wow. That is insane. And you know, it was not, but probably 2 months ago when I was breaking 2013 Bowman and really didn't even break any more of it because nobody was interested, and I just opened it myself. And then I went back to the card shop. The guy had had it since 2013. So I go back to get it, like, right as Aaron Judge is starting to heat up. Nope, somebody had come in and bought, like, the last 10 boxes that he had. Stephen Wright for the Red Sox. Been sitting there all that time, you know, and I've been breaking it. Nobody cared, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, I opened the rest of it myself, like a dummy. And then all of a sudden, bam, he heats up, and then my card shop sells out. There's Goldschmidt refractor. Here's Tanaka to 50. And the same thing with 15 Bowman. I broke some of that too and didn't get a lot of interest in it. And so, again, I opened some more of it myself. That is to 250. And then, of course, Cody Bellinger starts to heat up. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go back and get some more of that. We'll break it looking for Bellinger. And no, sold out of that too. I was like, oh, no. 2013 Bowman is $5.25 a jumbo box now. My goodness. Good grief. Why in the world did I just... Oh, why did I open that myself? I should have just left it. Then I could have at least done something useful with it. That is a Healy refractor. Or gone back like sooner and cleaned out the rest of what the hobby shop had, honestly. But truthfully, I did not think they would sell all of that. I mean, it had been there since 2013. I was the only one buying it, and I would buy little bits of 2013, little bits 2015. I didn't think anybody else was going to buy it. And then, bam, somebody did and bought it all. For the Rockies, there is David, Finest Firsts parallel autograph. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody else is starting to clean out my little card shop, which makes me sad. There's a refractor. This is numbered to 150 for the Pirates. Which, did the Pirates win that game? Does anybody know what the final score of the game was? Pirates Cubs. Martinez to 250. So yeah, the guy that owns the card shop, he's looking to sell it. But he's had it for, gosh, 20 years or maybe more. I think he was the first really true baseball card store in Lexington, and he is the last one as well. There's a Posey refractor. There's another Aaron Judge, so if the theory holds, there's another 20 bucks for somebody. If people are buying the base that way. Here's our second case hit for Big Papi, and it is for the Red Sox. So I think the one that we pulled for the Twins was just an anomaly out of the last case. His Finest Firsts are going for $30. That is just insane. So crazy. So yeah, along about now, I wish I had, 50 more cases of Finest. But I don't. We have 2 more cases after this one, and they will all be wrapped up by this time next week. There is Tanaka refractor. I think the last one might actually end Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I don't know, somewhere in there. Maybe one on Sunday. Musgrove. Musgrove to 25 for the Astros. So if I am not mistaken, the person that has the Astros tonight is the same person that had the Yankees with the Judge Red Wave to 25. Refractor for Santana. And Segura here to 150. In which case, he must have had a feeling about the Astros tonight. Oh, and another Joe Musgrove. Daggone it. Well, no offense if you have the Astros, but again, you know, I like to see a little more variety. And those both came out of the same box. I mean, come on. Ah, well, we've got more boxes to go. We'll find some others. There's a Price refractor. Yeah, the Bregman auto is nice. The Bregman Gold to 50 is nice, for sure. But for the most part, you know what? He really does do pretty well. I mean, and he breaks in other sports too, not just in baseball, but he usually hits some pretty good stuff. He definitely has better luck with breaks than I personally have when I buy into breaks. There's Ichiro refractor. I mean, I have my moments, right, where I get really good stuff. But I have a lot of times where I just don't do diddle. But that's also because I buy the Steelers a lot, and the Steelers aren't in every product in a very heavy kind of way. So that's probably part of it. And there's another Bregman. Are you kidding me? Like, he is on fire again tonight. That is Bregman to 99 on the Finest First parallel. So, yeah, he is crushing it again tonight. He needs to go play the lottery. I mean, I'm just saying, you're getting these kind of, like, feelings. If you're getting these vibes about what team's going to be hot, man, you might be getting, maybe you should get a vibe about the lottery, too. Schwarber refractor. Benintendi to 150. Because right now the Astros are ripping through it. I think that's 4 for the Astros, isn't it? That's 4 because there's 2 Bregmans and there's 2 Musgroves. That is to 250. So that's 4, I think. But yeah, we'll recap it at the end, and then we'll review it all at that point. But yeah, crazy. And we're almost done. This is off the, not talking about Finest, but we're almost done with Archives too. I've only got a half case of that left. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. Moncada refractor. And Moncada is what made me think of it, because he's in Archives. Moncada's base rookie cards are the White Sox, because of course he obviously got traded. But the signatures for Moncada in Archives are all for the Red Sox. So they obviously had him sign the card before he got traded. That is to 25, Kyle Hendricks for the Cubbies. So yeah, just if anybody ever bids in Archives and you're looking for Moncada, signatures will be under Red Sox. Base rookie under White Sox. There's our case hit. Oh, nice. It's Vizquel. Very nice. And it's numbered to 25. 24 of 25 on the Vizquel for the Indians on the case hit. Sweet, sweet, sweet little hit. I like it a lot. Is that Ramirez? No, it must be behind. No, Ramirez is a refractor, and then Arrieta behind him as well. Arrieta to 99. All right, we got 3 boxes left to go. So if you haven't yet hit what you're looking for, put it out into the universe now. See if we can get the powers that be in the universe to deliver for you to 250 for the Mets. I like that Vizquel. That's nice. Adam Jones refractor. What I have not yet memorized and probably will not get memorized are all of the short prints in this. I know it's cards 101 to 125, so when I sort it, you know, I'll flip it over and look at the back and mark anything that I catch as a short print. But if you're wondering, if I've gone past one and you think, why hasn't she said that that's a short? Yeah, because I haven't got them memorized yet. That's why. Contreras, 250 for the Cubbies on the little breakthroughs parallel. So the Cubs are having a nice break. The Astros are having a nice break. The Indians had a nice break just on Vizquel alone. Well, I'm not talking about whether or not it's a refractor. I'm talking about the short print, Donald. Like literally, it's the card itself. You know, numbered 101 to 125 are the short prints. The refractors you can just tell, you know, because you see the rainbow of colors there on those. That is a refractor for the Phillies, and then for the Indians to 150. I'm just saying I don't have the short print list of players memorized, so I still have to look on the back at the card number to know who is 101 to 125, because I can't remember them. And then sometimes I get them mixed up from 2016. That's why it's stuck in my head. Oh, you're saying the short prints are thicker card stock. I hadn't really noticed that. I don't know. Maybe, but I definitely hadn't noticed it when sorting them. Kimbrel for the Red Sox refractor. I'll have to pay attention to that when I sort these and see if I can feel the difference. But yeah, for me, it's just as easy to flip them over and look at the card number. There's another little Aaron Judge rookie. Hunter Renfroe for the Padres. He's another one I've pulled a lot of autographs for recently, it seems like, is Hunter Renfroe. For the Blue Jays, a little refractor hit. And then Gonzalez for the Rockies to 50. All right, let's move some of these around so that I don't get crazy high on my stacks over here. Two boxes left. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that the Aaron Judge straight up rookies are selling for that kind of money, because honestly, you know, price of admission to get the Yankees in a break these days is certainly not cheap. So at least if you don't get the signature hit, you're getting something back for your money. In that you can, I guess, resell all of the rookies that come out of it. Donaldson for the Blue Jays. I know, we haven't seen what you want for your Nats yet. I know, man. We're going to have to try to conjure it up for you. There's another David Dahl for the Rockies. I can't remember if our other one was a signature that we had for him, or if it was just a refractor, or what it was. I know I said his name and stacked him to the right, but now I've forgotten what signatures are in there. Well, we'll all find out in a minute for the recap. Is that a Gurriel refractor? Yes, it is. And then Myers for the Padres to 150. Wow, you paid $400 to get into a museum break. That's a lot. Well, I'm doing the first case. That is to 250 for the Rangers. The first case of museum that I'm breaking, which will be first half on Thursday night, probably the second half the following night, Friday night of this upcoming week, obviously. I'm breaking it as a half case. So that'll make it a little more affordable to get into. Then the next after that, I'll probably break as a full case on Sunday, is what I'm thinking at the moment. Well, there's at least a Harper refractor, so at least you've got that for the Nats. I mean, I know that's probably not what you wanted, but it's got something for you. And there went a Strasburg, too. Not a refractor, though. Trevor Story to 25 for the Rockies. So Rockies are crushing it. The Astros are crushing it. I think the Cubs have a couple of hits. I think we've got several teams in there with multiple hits, and then some teams didn't get a hit. There's Braun refractor. There's Moncada to 25. But you know, museum collection is an expensive case to buy, period. So, I mean, those breaks never go cheap because the value of their cards are correspondingly high because the product itself, you know, is high end. So museum, even in a down year, is not ever going to be inexpensive to buy into. But yeah, this year is just crazy. Crazy, crazy. There is Donaldson to 250. Well, but you know what? Honestly, I don't know that the Yankees have done that badly in this break. If you're really going to be getting $20 and $30 a piece for each of the Aaron Judge rookie cards, well, we've probably passed at least 5 of them, I'm thinking, in various forms. Maybe more than that. Mookie Betts refractor. So, you know, even the Yanks at this point are potentially still doing okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. They do have the red Chapman and the gold Tanaka. You're right, they do. So, yeah, I don't think the Yankees really did all that badly in this. And we're not done yet either. There could still be something else for them in here, but I mean, obviously, I know the goal is to pull the Aaron Judge signature, but in the absence of that was a refractor. There's still some money-making things in here for the Yanks. Trey Turner, there are your Nationals. How about that? How about a little Trey Turner to 150? Coming through for you in the end, aren't we? We held out till the last minute, but we did get you there. There's DeLeon for the Rays, and then Syndergaard to 99 for the Mets. Ryan Healy for the A's. And the A's were about to give up hope, probably. But you don't have to, because there's your Ryan Healy. John Lester refractor, sorry. Lost my train of thought there for a second. I don't know where I went, like, mentally. I just took a little vacation there for a second. I don't know what happened. All right, so here's what we're going to do in our little recap. we're going to just do a quick fly through. That is all of our refractors and our numbered parallels. And we'll do our autos after that. Here's our two Big Poppy die cut Finest Careers case hits. Both headed to the Red Sox this time. None went to the Twins. And then let's buzz through our parallels and our refractors. Now, it is possible, there's the Chapman to 5. It is possible that I accidentally stacked some refractors in with the regular cards. And of course, I'll find them when I sort. But if you saw one earlier and you don't see it go through here, that Moncada was to 25, that's possibly why. I could have just stuck it in the wrong stack. Occasionally I do that. Hendricks to 25. Benintendi to 150. And of course, if anybody wants, I mean, I don't really, well, I mean, there could be a thing or two in here. If somebody, if you ever want a one-touch for anything in a break with me, all you need to do, there's the Tanaka to 50. Just send me a message through eBay, and I'm happy to get one for you. It's just at my cost plus whatever, you know, PayPal charges me to receive the money, and I will happily encase anything that anybody wants encased at any point in time. And I did pick up several different sizes a while back from the card store, so most sizes I have here at the house at this point. All right, our auto hits. Ryan Healy for the A's. Trey Turner to 150 for the Nationals. Trevor Story to 25 for the Rockies. David Dahl for the Rockies. Hunter Renfroe, Padres. For the Cubbies, Contreras at 250. Our nice little Vizquel to 25 for the Indians. Bregman to 99 for the Astros. Joe Musgrove for the Astros. Joe Musgrove to 25 for the Astros. David Dahl again. I thought we had another one of him for the Rockies. Stephen Wright for the Red Sox. Alex Bregman to 50 for the Astros. Blake Snell for the Rays. Danny Duffy to 99 for the Royals. And Stephen Wright again. I didn't even remember having two Stephen Wrights, but yet there you go. So, yeah, and they were both, neither one of the Stephen Wrights were numbered. No, they weren't. But one's a refractor and one isn't. Or are they both refractors? Well, I guess they're both refractors, so pretty much they're identical. Alrighty. Okay, so that is Finest. Oh, and I forgot to say earlier, shipping. I'm expecting all of this stuff most likely to go on Wednesday. There is a possibility it could go sooner, and if I can make that happen, I will. There is also the possibility that it would go a day later if I get way bogged down with other stuff that gets me off track and doesn't leave me as many hours in the day to pack and ship as I would like. But right now, my anticipation is that this will be a Wednesday kind of shipment. All right, so here's what we're doing right now. This is our nightly random, and if you missed when I talked about this earlier, basically the person who comes out a nightly random is going to win a spot in the customer appreciation break, which I am calling Lucky You Part 2. We already did Lucky You, the original one, a little while back. That break will be on or about July the 1st. The only way you can get in it is to be a nightly random winner. And you don't have to pay to be in that break, but you'll still get to win the hits. So, Sean Lavoie 0, you are in, my friend. You are in. And if I can find it, let's see if we can't make this work. This is, of course, not tonight because, we just did tonight. But this shows you who is in the break thus far. And there were two right here on the 14th. And that is because that's the night, I had that horrible computer thing where my software wanted to update for my broadcast software and I didn't want it to because we needed to do the break. So I tried to make it stop by rebooting the computer, which triggered a Windows update, which then took 45 minutes before I could get back on the computer, made our break late. So I put 2 people in from that night, but everything else is 1. So, all right, so that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I always very much appreciate you hanging out with me, breaking with me, chatting with me, and all that stuff. And I hope that I will see you again on a future break. In the meantime, if you have any questions, anything I can answer for you, help you out with, shoot me a message on eBay. I usually check those once a day, sometimes twice a day, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great night. We'll see you again soon.